Hola mi amigos, welcome back to Tropico. It is Steve. We're going to keep going on through the tutorial in this half of it. Hopefully by the end of this episode we'll get through all the tutorial stuff. You'll have a feel of how the game plays, then we're going to dive right into it as we go into next week. If your people can't find enough to eat, they will starve. That's a good note. Top tip there. Taking its time loading up today. Hopefully it's going to jump back into the tutorial and not drop me into a mission, because I haven't done those yet. There we go. There's the load bar. Help first, preach later is a work mode of the chapel that offers healthcare for your Tropicans in the colonial era. I like that. Yeah, this is actually a different, I think that was the second set for the tutorials. So we'll go tutorial, we'll jump in, we're going to try to knock out government, advanced economy, and advanced gameplay in this video.
Government. This is Loyal Penultimo's specialist subject. I have all the specs and diagrams at home.
Alright, so, kind of just get an idea of how this will work. So, a major part of being dictator is coming up with new rules, issuing edicts, and changing the constitution for a bigger impact. But first we need to research the building that generates that knowledge. Of course, you can do the quick build stuff, which I was fiddling about with in a prior. So you have all the media stuff. You have the space program that can be built in the Cold War, nuclear programs, allows the construction of a bomb that keeps superpowers from invading. You have research labs, an inspiring statue, an inspiring billboard, TV stations, mausoleums, but we're just going to go straight for a library here. And we'll put that right here in the corner. And we'll quick build it because we have plenty of money. This is a tutorial. Invite a foreign worker to the library so you can actually bring people in from elsewhere. Hire a foreign worker, you left click, close the slot as a right one, and I'll hit don't. I guess it has to, person has to come in. I guess it'll take a moment to fully process, and once we actually get a boat in here. We got a couple coming in here, let's kick up the speed a little bit. We need hides in here. This looks actually pretty similar to what we did in the last one. We didn't build the lumber mills. We built those last time around. There's that foreign worker. They arrived. And you can also do research to kind of improve things that can go on here. So you have religion and state. This stuff here is a constitution topic, as signified by the red palm. And these ones here, I'm not exactly sure what they do. But you can do some research as well. You can also research the blueprints, or new work modes, excuse me, for buildings. I do like how the palace turned out, that pastel blue and gold theme. I think if I'd gone with the gold coloring, it would have just been way too gaudy. Oh, and you can also right-click to open up that build menu. That's very helpful. I was pressing B to do that. Dropping a research. I guess it's being researched. You also have a newspaper. Haven't done much with that yet. I think we'll learn more about them. Okay. So it's producing this, and knowledge is actually decreasing there. Okay. Like I said, I'm learning the game too. I hope you're learning this game, and give me some ideas. Give me some things you want to see me do once we get into the main gameplay, because I'm looking forward to doing those things. There we go. So we'll issue the wealth tax edict and also issue industrialization edicts. So we have those edicts here that we can do, so we do that.
For some reason, other nations never quite manage to properly tax the wealthiest people. Tropico could make some sweet moolah by raising a tax that only affects the wealthiest citizens. It's free money in the treasury, and the only downside is the burning hatred of the capitalists. Besides, the communists are likely to view this as rather hilarious.
Okay, so you gain $5 for every rich or filthy rich adult every month. You decrease the capitalist standing by 20, but you increase the communist standing by 15, so we'll do that. Industrialization decreases construction cost of all industrial buildings by 50%. So, cost you $10,000 to start up. It'll run for a full 2 years.
With a program for industrialization, we can plan far enough ahead to make money, but not so far ahead as to have to worry about environmental impact. With just one not-so-small upfront fee, we can slash the cost of building each and every new factory. It is not only a great way to boost the economy, but it also helps fill our skies with the pleasing wispiness of chimney smoke.
Alright. So do that. Have a ministry and appoint a minister. The more things we get to do. We get government buildings, and this one I don't have the building, so I actually have to unlock the blueprint to do it. Then once you build it, we'll put the ministry across the street from the capital. How about that? And I'll quick build it. Open ministry menu. So I'll actually go with Nore Prez, because it increases student slots by 2 per teacher. And then you also have Department of Economy. So you actually, I'm definitely going to put the broker candidate in there too. So I mentioned there are 4 eras. I mentioned this in the last video. You have Colonial, World Wars, Cold War, and Modern Times. So I know we're in the World Wars era. You can see that with the little helmet there. So you need to complete progression tasks. Now wait for the progression tasks to appear in the task tracker. This might be a good opportunity to increase game speed. Now if I'm going to do that, I'm going to build some stuff. Why not? The corn does pretty well here. Bananas do well here. Pineapple. Sugar. Ooh, sugar does very well here. So I'm actually going to put a sugar plantation down because I want to build a rum distillery too. Okay. That's actually very helpful for them to do that. So you can go ahead and jump to the Cold War.
Wars are over, Presidente.
And now it's symbolized by a star. Alright. So you can go ahead and read that. You get those new constitutions every time through. Excuse me a second. I put a heavy cough break in there. So additional constitution topics are optional, so you can decide on mandatory new topics. So voting rights, absolutely going to put all citizens allowed to vote. So you can be a pacifist state, you can be a militia, or you have professional soldiers. I'll go with militia. So the mandatory topics like this one change the way the game works. Ecology requires you to make a trade-off between industrial efficiency and pollution. So zero emissions decreases the pollution of industrial buildings by 75%, their efficiency by 10%, industrial standing decreased by 10. Energy efficiency, decrease power consumption by 20%, decreases efficiency of industrial buildings by 5, pollution by 5. Increase of upkeep by 5. Economy first, increases the efficiency, but also increases the pollution. I'm gonna go, I guess, zero emissions. And separation of powers. No separation, citizen action costs are decreased. Official separation, a courthouse will be required. 20% of interaction costs transferred to our Swiss bank account, and the bribe action is not affected. True separation, I'll do official separation here. You confirm the changes, we'll get the little seal pop up right there. A little wax seal of Tropico. Alright. Of course, during the Cold War, you had the two sides. You had the Western powers, led by the United States and the NATO alliance, and you also had the Eastern Bloc and the Warsaw Pact, led off by the Soviet Union. The main two factions during that time. So we need an embassy, we need to invite some people over. Let's do that. The embassy, again, if they have the blueprint on here, you haven't researched them, so we'll just need to research it, and I'll put it down. And kind of tuck it in next to the ministry. That's fine. And we'll quick build it. So you can invite the Western powers, the Eastern Bloc to it. We'll invite the Eastern Bloc, and relations are good, so we can ask for some cash from them. And they usually do it for us.
Governance is your vocation, Presidente. Your calling. The people cannot govern themselves. They are too small. They need you.
Pretty self-explanatory so far. Of course, in the last episode, it mentioned the spinning plates, and I think we only dealt with one or two in this one. So let's go to the next chapter. Let's go into chapter 4, knock that out, see if we can, again, knock it off. Saddam Hussein used I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston as a campaign song. Yikes.
Cars, boats, telepheric gondolas. Your mighty arm reaches
Telepheric?
everywhere.
What the
But
hell?
the people, they must be transported.
Alright, so you have a lot of people that walk around. We have the Teamsters in the roads in those first videos, in those first tutorials. Now, let's deal with the infrastructure issues. So we need to build landings, landing on Volcano Island, and an oil well on the Volcano Island. Oh. So this is kind of round it back quite a bit, because now we've kind of changed up the island, the main island here. We still have the gold mine over here. We have our police station. We have one ranch. And we also have our main dock. The dock is where the ships will come in. That's where we're going to get our imports and exports out of. We'll do this, and while that's actually under construction, I'll go ahead and go for that oil well. I say oil well or oil rig? Oil well, okay. Ooh, perfect. There's a spot for it. Yeah, so there's two spots where I can get some oil out of it. Oh, okay, they're really holding your hand for this one. Like, you have to actually build it in the area that they want you to build it in. Okay, just go ahead and build this for me, please. Alright. And we'll also build a road that goes between the two. And knowing what you actually need to do in here is you need to put a construction office on most of these islands. And probably a Teamster's office too. That just guarantees you get stuff where you need to go. And here come the boats! And you can see the people running over. Whoa. Extreme close-up. Whoa. Can't follow this person, but here they come. We need the 5 folks. Here they all come. You can even see them swinging the hammers. Very cool. Alright, have a Teamster port. And connect the oil well to the Teamster port. Oh, this doesn't matter where you need to put it wherever you want, it looks like, here. I'm gonna put it here, and then build a road. Just to connect to it real quick like that. So the Teamster port will actually move the materials out. And look, we already have a need for some housing over here. So let's take care of them real quick. And I'll put a tenement over here for them. That's just to keep people happy. So we'll get rid of these shacks. Alright. Ooh! Connect the center island roads to the volcano islands with Vidya Bridge. I haven't done one of these yet. Build a bridge by dragging a road emplacement to the sea. Okay. There we go, just right between the two. Nice little coastal highway. There you go. Alright, construct a parking deck on the center island and connect to the same road network. Everybody kind of getting a feeling for what's got to be done here? I'm going to keep doing these too, just because I'm really nervous about screwing this game up once I actually get into it and start playing the game. So it looks like the parking decks each have a little bit of a radius that they'll let people use. And now we've got this nice little bridge. And if you don't want to take, if you're afraid of driving over the water, you can take a boat over the water. That just brings up other concerns too, but... Alright. So now we have more cars on the road. Here and here. Alright. Depending on the current area and the individual economic wealth, not everyone can afford using a car. To provide faster travel for less prosperous citizens, there are some public transportation options like buses, teleferic, and the metro. Let's establish a bus line, allowing people living near the oil well to visit buildings on the center island. Alright, so... bus garage. I'm actually going to put this on the main island. And we'll quick build it. Okay, we got the cash for it right now, so we'll place a starting bus stop. Ending bus stop. And we'll put it down here. Buildings from later eras are increasingly depending on electric power. Case in point, you're probably watching this on a device that uses electricity. Aha, see what I did there? And will not work properly until enough power is provided. You're going to build a power plant in this one. Since it requires coal to function, you need a coal mine and place the power plant close to it and have a Teamster's office to handle the transport. And we're going to all do this on the Waterfall Island. So, we go up to the archipelago view. Over here. Mine. Alright. That's uranium. I don't think we need that just yet. We'll drop a coal mine over here. But how are we going to get to it? We need a Teamster's dock for this one. Or a landing and a Teamster's port. I keep hitting B. It's a default mode. Alright, so we'll build some roads. Where's that entrance? Quick build the landing, and we'll quick build the Teamster port. There's a construction office, Teamster's office, and I'll build a tenement over here for folks who are coming over here to do some workings. Ah, my problem has presented itself. I don't have landings over on this side. So they're not going to give you all the things you need to succeed here. They're going to give you part of what you need. That's a horrible setup for a road. I'm going to demo that. That just looks so awful. Okay, screw it. Alright, so we'll quick build these landings. Alright, so we have, it looks like they went the long way around because we couldn't, because we didn't have that happening. Yeah, they're running straight through. Because I didn't have it built up first, it looks like they went all the way around the north end of the island, north being the top here, to get it done. We'll probably put a power plant right next to this thing, too. Oh, we got a shack. Power plants. I'm just gonna put it, like, right next to it. Alright, so we have a lot of shacks that have been built up instantly. Hopefully we can get these people straight into the residences. There we go. A lot of the shacks disappeared. Hopefully we got a lot of tents in here now. Got some money coming in via the freighters. Of course, the bigger exports you do, the more you're going to do. And I hope we're going to actually do a little more with the exports, with the export routes here in a moment. There we go, power plant coming online. And so we're in the late 40s now. Alright, construct an arcade. Okay. The power producing feed electricity into the grid around them. Only buildings inside the grid will actually get it. So we have to build an arcade on Waterfall and Volcano Island, and we have to actually get them all hooked up. Alright. So there's the first one. Now they want one on the Volcano Island, so let's get that going as well. Ah. So, everybody see what has happened there. So not within the designated area. And you can see the quality of fun increases or decreases. So, Arcade on Waterfall Island, we got that going. Let's double check this here. Construct substations to connect them to the grid. So let's go do that for real fast. Okay, so you actually have to do it individually. I can't jump ahead here. Alright, so we need electric substations. I'll put one over there. Well, let's kind of let those go to see what we have to do to connect everything around. But here's our arcade. Alright. And here's the thing we need for the substations. So we have power here, but not over here. Maybe this will hook everything up. And damn, I placed them a little far back. Cancel that one. Building from the big map, not the best idea. Man, I was so close to actually getting this right on the corner. This one at least got in the right spot. Do some overlays, and we'll do... Oh.
Transportation is what cities of the future... Actually, it is what cities of the present need. Who knows about the future?
Okay. Parking decks for cars, public transpo for everyone, and make sure there's enough power to keep it all moving.
Tourists, Presidente. Unlike our citizens, they pay you money for everything and disappear without any reasonable and proportionate secret police intervention.
Alright, so we need tourism. So build a cabana village on Waterfall, a scenic outlook, and increase the beauty of both by placing some objects. So I haven't actually done any of the cabana stuff, so... I'm not putting it right there, I'm putting it like here, like right on the beach. Now we'll quick build that. And you saw the beauty overlay on that, so the stuff where it's red, don't want to build it there. You want to build in the green spots, obviously, because that's the pretty stuff. And we'll quick build him. Right. And now we have to get tourism there. So the second requirement for a tourist to book a trip to Tropico is a matching means of transport. Tourists will not travel in regular freighters, but either arrive by a ship or by an airport. So we'll do a tourism port here. Oh, they want it down here. Fancy you. Don't build a road to connect it all up. There we go. And let's quick build it because we can. Wait for tourists to arrive and inspect the info panel of one of the coming tourists. So we have 2 months before the next boat arrives. Here he comes. Here comes the tourist. The tourist is. That's a word. It's pretty nice. Here they come, slowing to a stop. Bienvenido a Tropico.
I got mugged again.
I got mugged again. These are happiness. Alright. Open and inspect the ratings of the tourism tabs. Every tourist will rate their vacation in Tropico based on their accommodation and entertainment happiness, what I just looked up. When departing, this rating is added to a global rating for their type. The better the rating, the more tourists willing to come and take a look at Tropico. So, accommodations, tourist attractions, things like that. So we can actually do that real quick because I actually looked over there. Woo! And not even having to move this thing.
Tourists. They are annoying, and they are garishly dressed, but they come with money that they want to spend, and that makes them our friends.
And just remember, you'll have to remind me this in future videos. So I had to take a cough stop there. Tourist sports to get them in, accommodations to put them in, and tourist traps to pack them in. Alright, let's try to knock out the last tutorial here, and then I think Monday we're going to start playing some Tropico. Actually doing a real mission, and I'm really looking forward to it. But let me know, please, in the comments section, what you want to see me do with this game. The music, I love it.
And rebels. But not the more sick at the thought of people not paying you taxes for any reason.
But you will never stop it from happening if you don't learn about it, I suppose. So, we have the tourism. Not everybody's going to be a happy citizen, so sometimes we need to arrest them. Alright. Oppressed citizens will become rebels and later join guerrillas that are planning to overthrow El Presidente. Whether it's me, whether it's you, bad. Unemployment motivates people to become criminal, draining money from the system. Foreign spies planted by superpowers support guerrillas. Rebels, criminals, foreign spies, and worse, there's shared similarity. You know, if you just want to read that, go ahead. I'm just going to skip past it. Have security checkpoints next to the parking decks on the center island. Build watchtowers in the residential district on the center island. Uncover the hidden role rebel and criminal. Alright, so raids and military stuff. You have pirate coves. You also have aircraft carriers, spy academies, defense HQs, drone command, and cyber ops centers. You can build a lot of this stuff throughout, but some of these unlock in later eras. There's next to the parking deck. Oh, there's the parking deck. So I'll build one like here and here. I guess this one doesn't count. No, I can't even demo it. So actually, oh, this person actually has somebody go work at it. And we are in the modern times, the one with the gear. Now, we do have a medium rebel threat right now, so we kind of need to... Let me build those two up real quick. Would love to get some people in these buildings. Could hire foreign workers just to get them done. Okay, so we've uncovered a criminal. Guess I'm gonna put, huh. Big trader just came in. I guess I'll put it on that side too. Okay, uncover roles. So this one was too far away from this one. They should have both been on this same road. Lesson learned. So we just need to find one rebel among the group. And I'm actually going to throw down some tenements here. Right across from the palace, so you can see how nice El Presidente lives. Compared to you. Damn. Oh, there we go. Alright. Apart from arresting, killing, and bribing, you can also institutionalize citizens. Target a person and their family who will remember what you did. Like criminals, rebels will never lose their role from their own, turning them into ticking time bombs if they're roaming free. So, have an asylum and institutionalize a rebel. Now I'm going to do this over here. Mainly because the game is telling me to. I admit I have reservations about putting the Crims on their own, like in a nice area. Special citizens, rebels. We're gonna grab him. Send orders to put this person into an asylum. This person gets an indifferent view on all political politics. Institutionalizing a faction leader has a chance of turning their moderate supporters indifferent. Decreases the approval of institutionalized citizens' family, the risk of becoming the rebels.
What a day! Are you lost?
Nice weather.
Right, institutionalize them. Witness a rebel attack. Oh, great. So rebels aren't arrested by the police. At some point, though, if they grow, they'll launch an attack. Afterwards, the assailants leave society and become guerrillas. When rebels are attacking, you move the camera according to newsfeed footage. So let's do overlay. We're going to do, what is it, military strength? Pretty weak, island-wide. There's a little bit of strength around the palace, but elsewhere, it's kind of dog. Guerrillas are attacking. Let's see where. Pretty low in this area. So open an almanac to inspect the data on... So the almanac provides that view on strength and urgency of the threat. If the guerrillas feel powerful enough to take on the armed forces, they're gonna rush the palace. Add. So we'll add a barracks and a watchtower on the center island. And 4 known rebels. I'm gonna build one here. I should try to keep it from getting close to the island. I'm going to put one next to the palace. And I'll also drop down a barracks. Quick build. Quick build. And then the barracks, we'll knock that out real quick too. Quick build these tenements too to make people happy. Alright. So, you will get rebel uprisings. Add things. Survive.
Let me be.
But this guy, he is, I don't know, what do we have here? Overlays, military strength.
There is a rebellion, Presidente. If these rebels want your attention so badly, they should make an appointment, like everybody else.
Alright, please wear a bulletproof wig for a few days, Presidente. Alright, so there we go. We do have some guerrillas moving here. And we do have a watchtower right here. They're ready. The enemy seems to have the upper hand.
Please excuse me.
Okay, so it looks like we lost this watchtower, which is fine. So we will rebuild it, and we'll do a quick build. To be like, hey, what the hell? And they do have hit points. Then it'll show, like, we'll win the battle, we'll lose the battle.
Every day is not the revolution. Although every day the Earth revolves around its axis, so I suppose every day is a revolution.
A little bit of food for thought there. Just remember, you can build security infrastructure to uncover those things people are trying to hide from you, like being criminals or rebels, or bad taste in underwear. What am I wearing today? And when all else fails, the military is always ready to open fire during an uprising or Cinco de Mayo festivities. Oh my god, what the hell?
It is time for you to meet someone Penultimo does not consider a friend.
Alright, so this is where the Swiss bank account comes into play. Don't worry, Presidente, he always has time for you, but do not trust him, he only loves money. Penultimo is the only one who loves you for yourself. So, you have a personal and semi-legal Swiss bank account in the game, and pretty much the broker is going to come to you throughout this and give you information. Okay. Broker.
They call me the broker. I guess I had another name once. But you know what names are good for? They're good for getting you arrested, Presidente. Well, that's not my game. My game would be business. Which business? Hey, what have you got?
Alright, you can pause and read the broker stuff, and I'm going to move on to the next tab here.
I came to see you as soon as I found these were available, Presidente. What do you think?
So here's the thing. I don't have any money in my Swiss bank account. So you do have things to do with him. So we can exchange some money out of the Tropico bank account for some Swiss cash. So I'll just do this. Damn. Requests. Here we go. Hopefully it'll bring me a request really quick so we can kind of wrap this thing up. I know we're well over the 30-minute mark right now. And this is usually longer than the videos I do produce. Do I kind of want to drop down that aircraft carrier just to say I've got one. The approval rating is 19. So I'm waiting. Fun quality is pretty bad. Faith quality, healthcare is awful here. Let's actually do some healthcare stuff while I'm waiting. Dropping the clinic down. That'll make people happy.
They call me the broker.
Oh wait.
I get...
Nice to meet you, I guess. See if we can crank this up a little bit. Little tutorial tasks. Oh wait.
What use is power if you don't exercise it?
There you go.
It'd wither away like a muscle you weren't using. Disastrous.
Alright, so issue the nuclear testing edict. You receive $100,000 for this. Decreases standing with all factions by 15, raises the healthcare thresholds, which is set by 10.
Want to make a quick buck?
Excellent, excellent. I'm so glad this deal worked out for us.
Alright. So, like request, the offers of the broker without obligation. So we'll just activate just a random broker offer. We'll do a stimulate trade. Have a pirate cove. Haha, yes! You get this, I'm surprised they haven't done the raiders earlier, but the pirate cove, the commando garrison, you can actually do those in the colonial era too. The commando garrison comes in the World Wars era. Let's absolutely build a pirate cove. And I'm going to build a road to it because, I mean, hey, they need roads too. Quick build that. Open the raid screen. And what was the raid option for? Complete a treasure hunt raid. There we go. So it generates points on its own. You can also heist the big landmarks. So you can do Stonehenge, Brandenburg Gate. Citizens cannot have die-hard political views anymore. So I do like Brandenburg Gate. Hagia Sophia prevents citizens from dying from bad healthcare, and the Registan of Samarkand. High school education for all. I like it. Still generating some raid points, and then our people are going to go do their thing. Wow. The support is just gone right now. Then again, we're in a tutorial, so I think Let me put some fun quality stuff. I want to deal with that. Raids. Let's add that to the mission. So you have the Commando Garrison, and you can steal different things. And you also have 5 different things you can sabotage. Spy Academy. You also have the Statue of Liberty and the Sphinx. I'm sure the Sphinx cannot be unraveled. I like that. The Colosseum. And the Cyber Ops Center. You can heist the White House, too. And Neuschwanstein. Not sure why it's telling me to look over here again. I've already queued it up. I think it's glitching out now. I've already done it. Complete the treasure hunt raid. You just have to wait now for it to go. Alright, so, for entertainment... There's that funfair up here. Let me drop one of those in here. There. Make sure if you leave, you gotta go past the security checkpoint. Increase some fun happiness. Alright, so raid finishing in about 10 months. We're at max speed right now, so... I kinda wanna put fast forward mode on, but man, I love the music. Six months away. Three months away. Alright, should be there. 2 months. No, it's like just people like, you have a 26-year-old person who's well off. We have a poor teenager, poor adult, and poor middle-aged person. Why is this doing this still? So we still have the fun fear, just pulling people in. Very soon. Alright, let's see if we can wrap this episode up real quick. Or if it's going to go on even longer. If you look at how long the video is, you'll probably get an answer to that question right now. This, I think, is the... Yep, pirate ship. Here we go. Oh, you kidding me? Let's do Stonehenge. So this takes 5,000 points and 2 years to do. Alright. There's going to be a fast forward through here now. And I found the research for the nuclear power plant during that. So, audio is going to go down for a moment, and then we're going to kind of zip through this and speed through the next 2 years, essentially, to get this going.
Life at sea is never boring, except when shipworms bore through the hull.
So, every once in a while, you will get one of these things. You'd have to deliver planks to the Pirate Cove, and I think we do have planks. Are we producing any planks? I think for this we actually need to build a lumber mill. Actually, we need to build, we're gonna need to build logging camps. Does Volcano Island have anything decent for that? Let's see. Alright, so yeah, we can actually go in this area and produce a couple of those, so... This is honestly just to give the game something else to do. I'll quick build all of them. So you do have options in the logging camps, take and give. Essentially, knock over a tree, plant a tree. Clearing woods, wipe it all out. For here, you have the lumber mill. You can have efficient debarking or hasty debarking, which is essentially how much you burn through. I'll put fast forward mode back on because we're going to be finishing up, hopefully, this mission very soon. Alright, looks like the mission's almost done. Both of them. Let's see, is the boat coming back? Saw a boat disappear in here. Checking over here to see if there are any helicopters coming in.
Set sail for booty once more.
Alright, so that's done. Back on the fast forward mode.
We were ready to haul the rocks, but suddenly there were druids everywhere.
Okay, I'm starting to feel bad about making this video go so long. Gotta wait another 720, essentially wait another 2 years to get the blasted thing. Thankfully, I'm on the fastest mode possible in-game, but thanks to the magic of editing, I'm gonna make this a lot faster. Alright, starting to wrap up here.
Set sail for booty once more.
Yes, I think now, with the raid screen, we gotta wait even longer for the pirates to come back. So the Pirate Cove raids, if you're not waiting during a mission to do this, and you have other things to do, it's absolutely a great idea to send them to go do stuff. And I swear if the Commando Garrison has me go do something. In fact, I'm just gonna do some, like, Commando Garrison raids, because why not? And back on fast forward. There we go.
We've done it. The rocks rolled off the deck and onto the dock.
Now, none of the men are literate, so there are no written instructions for how to put the henge back together, but I drew some pictures. You just need to attach the lintel P to standing stone I using the diagram on page 8, then use the attached ropes, which are not included. Simple! So, World Wonders, these are all the wonders that you can steal in the game. I'm absolutely going to put this, like, next to...
Presidente, as promised, I do indeed gasp in awe at the effortless way in which you completed my workout.
There is nothing more Penultimo can offer you but the limitless depths of my loyalty. You remain a flawless specimen of leadership perfection, so let us waste no more time in getting back to making you as rich, as powerful as only you deserve to be, Presidente. So we're going to go back to the main menu. That's where we're going to wrap up the video. This video has actually been going for a full hour here. I've shortened it quite a bit for you just to get through those 5 tutorial setups. So in the next video, which I don't know if it's going to be coming out Monday or Tuesday, haven't made that decision yet, we're going to start jumping into the game itself and start playing some of the available missions here. There's quite a bit to work with. We'll start with Penultimo of the Caribbean, or Caribbean, depending on your preference on how you pronounce it. But that's going to wrap it up for now. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the videos that come out of my channel. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.